And now, bantamweight kickboxing round one. This one's scheduled for 3. And the fans knowing the star power in this bantamweight kickboxing showdown.
Look at Yoza already. He feinted the low kick and then he pulled it back as a little bit of a sweep, just to keep Superlek guessing. Yoza's such a tricky striker.
He already changed
right there. That's important right there. That calf kick is going to be important. It is imperative that Superlek checks that kick and does not eat those.
Superlek donning the blonde hair for this matchup. Yoza, known for his kicks, those stabbing kicks, as you mentioned. He's so unorthodox, is Yoza.
Yeah, he is. He's already shown us a little bit of that. Push kick right up the middle. Yoza very aggressive with his legs. Kyokushin Karate world champion, one of the youngest ever to do it. He's such a tricky striker. He's already thrown that a couple of times. He'll feint the low kick, right, just like this. And then the next time, he'll reap it, and he'll try to pull you out and off-balance you so he can get you off balance and throw something again.
He's always thinking in there is Yoza.
Team Vasilius has really been able to take his style and turn it into just like a devastating striking style. Superlek goes up top.
And the kicking machine is someone that you cannot underestimate. And here we go. Look at Superlek. Look at that. There's the teep that you wanted.
Yeah.
Out of Superlek and a big right hand.
That's very important in this fight. The speed of Superlek's kicks, the way that he's able to throw that leg up there. He might have a slight speed advantage, especially coming from flyweight, so it's imperative that he uses it as Yoza continues to try to look for those legs, attacks the support leg, chopping out, trying to take the legs from Superlek as Yoza pump fakes the stance switch, and comes right back.
Yoza is methodical and very surgical-like in his approach and his attacks. Under a minute remaining in the first. Superlek is more so that he would just continue to batter that lead leg of yours.
Superlek throwing axe kicks at Yoza. I like this. Like, Superlek learns from his opponents, and he's able to dissect them. Like when he fought Takeru hit him with a Mikazuki Geri shot, which is a stabbing kick to the liver, and it really hurt him. And then Superlek used that match, or used that move in a later match, so he takes moves that he likes and implements them into his own game.
We heard that thud as Superlek connected upon the lead leg of Yoza.
This is a very kick-heavy battle. I'd like to see somebody start to mix in the hands, and that's exactly what Yoza did. Yoza's really good at going to the body and back up top with that lead hand.
What an exchange towards the end of round one. A left hook to conclude the first, and Superlek says, hey, just gamesmanship, no problem. I understand. Wow, what a first round, Mitch.
Yeah, a spectacular first round. Very interesting, and also very tough to score as well. I'm imagining that the judges are looking for aggression and like exactly who is landing with more significant damage. Look at the way that Yoza is able to throw this thing up. He pump faked that as a roundhouse kick and then right round down the middle. Then watch the speed, bang, right back up top. As soon as the foot touches the ground, he goes to the legs. Brings the hand up of Yoza and then attacks the legs. But then there's that push kick, Ray. You called it, I want to see it. Very important to disrupt the rhythm and keep a little bit of space from Yoza.
Round two, this one is scheduled for 3. What a first round between Yoza and Superlek. Bantamweight kickboxing.
Yeah, Ray, I'm tempted to go over and look at the judges' scorecards just to see how they broke that one down, because that was a very interesting round. Beautiful leg kick landed right there by Superlek.
Well, Superlek, high volume, especially with his leg kicks. There's a reason why he's known as the kicking machine. Good stiff jab there by Superlek.
Spun himself around, a little bit of a slip right there. Superlek. Yoza keeps the pressure on, stays right in the face. It's all about the fakes and the feints, right? We've got a Kyokushin world champion taking on a Muay Thai world champion in kickboxing rules. Just a fascinating matchup.
And neither fighter wants to make a mistake whatsoever. It could cost them the fight. Yoza so innovative with his offense.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell what Yoza's going to do because he's staring right at the shoulders and the chest of Superlek. So you don't really know what he's going to do. He'll look right at your foot and then he'll throw head kicks. Such a puzzle to deal with. Good balance right there by Superlek. That kick has upended a few opponents. We saw it against Osmanov, one of his recent opponents, where he was actually taking the legs out from under him because Osmanov committed so much to the kicks. But Superlek's got tricks too, man. Look at him throwing axe kicks and faking the push kicks and going up top. Inside out kicks.
Midway point of the second round for Superlek. He is knowing that at this point, he's gonna have to be the counter striker because Yuki Yoza is on that front foot. Oh, left hook. That landed for Yoza, but here comes a body kick by Superlek.
Oh,
but
look
back
at
comes
that.
Yoza.
I thought Superlek might have a speed advantage, but Yoza is so fast. And he seemed to shift gears here in this second round, really starting to turn things up.
When Yoza, I would say, is deceptively quick. And look at that defense by Yoza, much to the delight of the Japanese fans.
Yeah, very, very interested to see this one. Everybody's kind of waiting with bated breath to see what happens as Yoza pressures forward.
Under a minute remaining in the second as Superlek going backwards. And Yoza pouring on the pressure here in round two.
Yeah, Superlek has to start going forward. He doesn't want to stay on this back foot and allow Yoza to control the circle.
Let go!
Yoza has made a stronger emphasis to come forward. He did it in spurts in the first round, but the second round, he's really made it a point.
Let go! Center!
Maybe a cost, pulls him back to center. Yoza gets right back on the gas, starts coming forward, takes the push kick, utilize that lead hand.
Again, that kick followed by a left hook by Yuki Yoza, and the defense that we are witnessing from the former K1 champion.
Yeah, the defense, the speed, the combinations, and he's setting traps too for Superlek. Superlek's got to get busy here in this third and final round.
One thing that stands out about Superlek always is his activity, his work rate, and he's gonna have to pick that up in the third round against Yuki Yoza.
Look at Superlek, take it to the air. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is the move that upended a few other opponents in the past. Superlek, got caught there with one of those shots. Just beautiful weapon selection from Yuki Yoza, mixing things up, and he's getting the last word, right? Watch the combinations. Watch how Yuki Yoza is able to get a last shot in, evade the onslaught, score points, and then get out of the way.
Well, it's certainly, and the fans here at the jam-packed Ariake Arena clapping for these two gladiators, Yuki Yoza and the Superlek third and final round. Curious from your standpoint, Mitch, through two, how do you have it?
I gotta give a slight edge to Yoza just because of his aggression, and he's going first and then he's able to land last, which is very imperative. And look at the trips, look at the showboating, right? It's just these little elements that show control and dominance of one of the best strikers on planet Earth.
I think Yoza's trying to show Superlek, like, hey, this is my house, not yours anymore.
And there's a really interesting battle between Muay Thai and karate, and here in the homeland of karate, he's making a statement.
Now Superlek is trying to make his statement here in the third round, coming forward, but he gets tripped up and his legs cut underneath from him.
And there was a little tell there. As Superlek picked himself back up, there was a shake of the head, almost a disgust at being allowed himself to fall into these traps set by Yoza. Good leg kick, though, landed by Superlek.
No clinching, no
We're
clinching.
starting to see a little bit of frustration being demonstrated by the kicking machine.
Yeah, he's trying to get close. He's trying to, put some pressure on now, but it might be too little too late. See how he takes out the legs? You throw a kick, and if you don't bring it back fast enough, Yoza is no tell. You're smashing into your leg. It's so disheartening.
The confidence is soaring for Yuki Yoza. Midway point of the third and final round. Superlek looks over at Olivier Coste.
Okay. All right, let's go.
What a performance from Yoza.
Yeah, the speed, accuracy, trying to take the title of kicking machine from Superlek here. And Superlek landed under his body shot, but it was caught and thrown. You can't catch and throw.
Over there, over there.
Time being called.
No trip. Don't go. No, 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 no. Okay? Okay? Clean, clean. Time. Ready? Choke!
Superlek trying to look over at the clock to see how much time he has to operate.
1 minute to go.
And Yoza, relentless and getting out of the way of danger again. The defensive ability being showcased by Yoza.
Shot right there to the calf.
Yoza has won 12 in a row, trying to extend it to 13 straight victories. Final 30 seconds. Well, this crowd is enjoying every bit of what they are witnessing.
And it really is impressive that Yoza is able to do this to a striker of the caliber.
Beautiful left hook by Yoza.
Yeah.
Another left hook by Yoza.
Yoza said that Superlek's best weapon was his heart and durability. And he's just taking out the legs and chopping and busting him up. Very impressive performance from Yoza.
I would say a virtuoso-like performance that we just witnessed from Yoza.
Yeah, that was a impressive performance.
There's Superlek, who fought his best tonight, coming up against that man, Yoza, who has been on an absolute tear, having won 12 in a row. Yoza sensing that his 13th straight victory could be imminent. And for Superlek, you know that he's disappointed, but you can never count out the kicking machine whatsoever. And Olivier Cost bringing them to the center, and as we look at some of the action from the final round.
Superlek coming forward, trying to be aggressive, but as he was doing that, right, Yoza was just so smart, so accurate. The way that he's taking the support and the foundation of Superlek was truly fascinating, working all the different levels, landing to the legs, landing to the body, back up top with the hooks, right? Nice little shot right there from Superlek, but who has the last word? Yoza. Each and every time Yoza was able to find those shots. Let's go up and see if he won. There, look at the man. Renzo Gracie, the guy that gave Chatri Sigyotong his black belt, is in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision.
What a moment for Yoza, overcome by emotion. The biggest win of his career as he defeats Superlek here at 173. Embracing with his teammates just goes to show you what this fight meant. The biggest opportunity of his life, and he succeeded, and he's